What's up, guys? This is the next edition of the Depression Update series. This video is both a negative and a positive because, it's all about dealing with haters. Haters and the impacts they've made. And now, when I'm talking about haters, I'm not talking about I'm talking both about people who are being personal, those who I've been friends with turn into haters, and random trolls on the internet. So I'll start with a positive, actually. Random trolls on the internet. Those who just hate you for the sake of, getting likes on Twitter or, getting attention for themselves. Or actually, there was this one guy, I don't even remember what the hell he was called or anything, but there's this one guy who dedicated his entire YouTube channel to hating on me. Some guy in his mom's basement. He's saying, Christian Maracle is a bitch and everything. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. I don't like this bitch. I don't like this bitch. I don't like this guy. It's funny. He dedicated his entire YouTube channel just to hate on me. And it's funny. It's entertaining. And it's hilarious that he actually thinks he's going to get somewhere with this. Honestly. Because let's be honest. Those who honestly want to say, I say honestly way too much. Those who say shit about you, like on the internet, or dedicate their entire YouTube channel to hating on you, that just means I'm more important to him in his life than his own family and friends, assuming he even has any. He probably got kicked out. He's probably been homeless a lot. Probably has no success. He definitely has no success if he's dedicated his entire channels to hating me. Because I'm the most important person in his life. Now that is a funny way of dealing with haters. Then there's the other ones. The other ones being people you were friends with turn haters. You make friends with somebody, you're spending a lot of great time with them, they laugh with them, and then one day they tell you, I used to be a fan of you, but honestly you're an asshole and I don't want any part of you. And then you're asking yourself what went wrong. And sometimes you try asking them what went wrong and they don't tell you. Or you're friends with somebody for a long time, for many years, got really close with them, then one day you see that they blocked you, and you try finding a way to ask, okay, did I do something wrong? What happened? And they just re-block you on something else entirely. And when others try and speak on your behalf, they just block them too. They don't even explain, after all the years of you spending time with each other, why all of a sudden you hate me, and they're gone. I'm like, that's a big shame. I really liked you, and now you just did that to me. Not a single explanation. Whenever somebody you've been friends with for years just blocks you for no reason, or if there is a reason they don't even tell you, it really shows it's a them problem, not a you problem. And so, if you ever have a situation like that, where someone betrays you for that, it's being such a bitch, and then they just leave without even saying goodbye or giving you a reason why they're upset you to the point of blocking you and getting you out of their lives, well, that just goes to show they were always a traitor in life, and they're never gonna be happy for as long as they live. Because if they do that to you, the likeliness is they do that to others too. So that's not your fault. That's on them. It can hurt. It hurt my feelings for a long time, and then I understood. Wait a minute. This isn't my fault at all. It's a them problem. And they basically took out the toxicity from your life. So in a way, I should be thanking them for that. So, at that moment, I'm like, I'm free. It was a shame. We were good friends too. But it is what it is. That stuff happens. So be careful, guys. Be careful who you trust. Because one day they'll just walk away with no explanation, block you, never say why. And then you're just left asking, was it really all worth it? I guess not. Moving on. Then, of course, there's the big ones. The big haters are not trolls on Twitter, people on YouTube. The big ones are those you were closest with, and then they get convinced by others that you were never a good person, and then they listen, and then they just start bashing on you, hating on you, and you can't. It's just like you just can't handle it. And that's been me a lot. So I just wish that a lot of people were like my friends in the Losers Lounge, like Long Neck Josh, like FGC, like so many others I've met. Well, we've had fights every now and then because it happens, but none of them ever turned their back on me. They all stood by my side. When my feelings got hurt, when that friend of mine, just randomly blocked me for no reason, never explained why, I was in despair for the longest time. Because how could someone you were close with suddenly turn into a hater, not explain why, and then just walk away? Josh and the Losers, all of them, they stood by my side. They were upset too because that person was friends with them, and they didn't understand what to do or why it happened. But we just came to a consensus that, hey, that was their decision. This is our decision. We're never gonna let you go. We're never gonna turn on you. So that's why I know trolls on Twitter or on YouTube, the highest they can get to for me is irritating. Because those are just people who just want attention, hate for the sake of hating. People who used to be fans, that one hurts. It hurts a little because it sucks whenever I see comments that say, I used to be a fan of this guy, but he's a fucking asshole now. And a lot of times I wonder, what did I do wrong and what can I do to fix it? Because I don't like hurting people. And if I hurt someone, I didn't mean to do it. And then there's those who you were close friends with for the longest time, and then they just walked out without giving an explanation. And that's somebody you trusted for the longest time. That breaks your heart. But no matter what happens in that scenario, what you got to do is look to those who you can trust. I trust my family. I trust you guys. My friends in a group I'm in called the Colony of Weirdos, I trust every last one of them. Even if we've gone on each other's nerves several times, we're never going to leave each other because we care. My Losers Lounge, they've been my crew for years. Long Night Josh, he's my little brother. He's my little brother from another mother. And he always will be. FGC, I've known him for so many years, always will. There's so many other names, including Adam. And even, here's the thing, I'm just going to put out there's a number of friends who I'm friends with out there, who I rarely talk to, but every now and then we still come back and say, hey, how's it going? And even that is a good thing. It warms my heart to know that even if there's some people who you're friends with who you don't talk to all the time, when you come back, they're still there. It's great that you still have a place in their heart. You guys will always have a place in my heart. So if you're ever dealing with haters, just understand this. Look to the people who care about you. And do not give the trolls the attention they want. Because, well, that's just hurting yourself and allowing them to get attention. And hooray, you made them famous. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.